Hot off the press, the military flamethrower has just been added, giving you a new tool in the arsenal to protect yourself or destroy the protection of others. Let's find out where we can find this weapon, along with the stats, comparisons, and limitations. Hey guys, Jfarr here, and let's get started. The military flamethrower can't be researched or crafted. It can only be obtained from a heavy scientist, who now also wield it on the oil rig. Here's the chances for finding the flamethrower. The military flamethrower has a maximum range of 14 meters, while the regular flamethrower has a range of 9 meters. Therefore, if you encounter a player with a military flamethrower, you should maintain a distance of at least 14 meters. Once refueled with ordinary low-grade fuel, the military flamethrower outputs 13.5 damage with a rate of fire of 400 rounds per minute. I believe the flamethrower's rate of fire just means how many times per minute it will deal damage when directly fired towards them. The overall DPS of the military flamethrower is 90. This may seem low, but remember that the damage is not mitigated by armor. So if we adjust the chart to account for the user wearing tank armor, we can see the flamethrower rises to be a much better weapon. Additional damage will be dealt if the player stands within the flame pile on the floor. Standing in a single flame pile will deal 2.5 damage every half a second. A player will die after 1.6 seconds when standing within a full flame pile after consuming a full 150 low-grade fuel. The damage only really drops off around the 14 meter mark to around 3.8 damage on average. This is where only parts of the flame will be touching the player. Finally, let's review the time to kill. Since it isn't affected by armor, it will always take 1.2 seconds to kill a fully healed player. We can then compare that to the performance of the semi-auto rifle, M249, AK, and regular flamethrower. Unlike the newly added minigun, the military flamethrower can be repaired. However, don't worry about it breaking quickly, as it will consume around 4,570 low-grade fuel before it's destroyed. This equates to around 30 full uses of the military flamethrower. One of the primary uses for the flamethrower is its raiding capabilities. When holding down the trigger button, here are the fastest times for both flamethrowers to take down these items. The primary limitations for the military flamethrower include it not being able to be placed within an auto turret and featuring no attachment slots. I found up to 3 heavy scientists can spawn holding the flamethrower for the small and large oil rig event. I played around with them to see if they can now block off the crane camp locations. However, it doesn't look like the AI is smart enough yet to shoot up at the crane and force you to move. For the large oil rig, if I hop up onto the crane and get their aggro, they'll begin to bunch up on the level below. With them now all together, I could find a choke point and lay down a full tank of flames and get them to come over. Now they would all start to run into the flames and take damage, all while you sit back. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.